the pride of Brodia!
How's it going, everyone? It's your girl Rocket Gal, and welcome to a new series I'm calling FEH References. It's a series where I cover references and trivia of various units and heroes. We're gonna kickstart this series by going over Diamant, Rising Power.
No less than victory.
Diamant's artist is Suekane Kumiko, who has illustrated over 15 other units and heroes. These include Laszlo, Jamka, Camus, Sirius, both Fredericks, and Fallen Linus, just to name a few. Diamant is portrayed in his personal class, the Lord class. His special art shows him wielding a flaming sword, which may be a reference to Emblem Roy's emblem attack, Blazing Lion. One small detail I noticed is that in his damaged art, it shows him holding his sword in his left hand, which may imply he is ambidextrous.
You caught me with my guard down. Seems I still have a lot to learn.
Diamant's English voice actor is Stephen Fu, who also voices him in Engage. Currently, he hasn't voiced anyone else in the Fire Emblem franchise, at least not yet. His Japanese voice actor is Junichi Suwabe, who voices Jacob in Fates and Heroes.
そこに触れるとは思わなかったぞ。
Two of Diamant's turn action quotes are the same as his selection quote in Engage.
I won't lose. I won't lose. Tell me where. Tell me where.
None of his special quotes exactly match any of his critical quotes in Engage, though two of them are very similar.
No less than victory. Nothing short of victory. Watch over me, Father. Are you watching, Father?
Diamant's defeated quote is a reference to his defeated quote in Engage.
Defeated. Defeated. After all.
Diamant's status page has two quotes that I found a reference for. This quote:
This armor is exceptional for deflecting blades. For magic, less so.
References Diamant's weakness to magic, which has been referenced in both his support conversation with Alchrist and his bond conversations with numerous emblems.
This is my weakness.
Your weakness is training with mages? I don't understand.
As a boy, I made a careless mistake while handling magic. Had a serious injury for a while. Ever since then, I've been afraid of magic. Do you struggle with any specific skills, Marth? Between you and me, magic intimidates me. Sigurd, I struggle with magic. I'm held back by a painful childhood memory that involved fire.
Wow, there's a bad scar on your left arm. Did you injure it in battle? Does it still hurt?
This. I got it when I failed using fire magic at a young age. Honestly, I am still terrible at it.
This next quote:
I am very curious about that weapon of yours. Perhaps you'll spar with me sometime.
Shows Diamant's proclivity to spar with those he's close with or those he wants to get to know. This is in full display in his bond conversations and support conversations in Engage.
Like, say, a sudden sparring match. Got time for a quick round?
We are well matched, Prince Diamant. Your strength is beyond my expectations.
You're not so bad yourself, Kagetsu. You'll have to keep giving this duel everything you've got. I certainly will. You really know how to throw your weight around in a fight. We should spar sometime. As a blood relative of Hero King Marth, you are always a worthy opponent. Let us duel.
There are a couple of Diamant's castle conversations I want to point out. This one of my retainers writes novels, and the other is known for his many delightful, let's call them feats. Thinking about those two, I can't help but smile. References his two retainers, Jade and Amber respectively, who at this time are not in Heroes yet. This next quote: My country, Brodia, is known as the Kingdom of Might, but I'd rather make alliances than start wars. References his desire for peaceful diplomacy rather than conquest, which Brodia is famous for. In particular, he wishes to have a peaceful relationship with Illusia, a country with which Brodia has been at war with for a long time.
I promise you here and now that under my rule, Brodia will champion peace.
Lastly, his level 40 conversation has a little reference. In this portion, sorry. When I start laughing, it's difficult to stop. We can see his tendency of uncontrollable laughter in multiple support conversations in Engage.
My plate is full, and caterpillars keep dropping on it.
I can't stop. Oh, my sides.
Diamant's stats primarily focus on attack and defense, with okay speed and low resistance. When compared to the maximum stats of his promoted personal class, Suseksu, the stat distribution is comparable, with heroes putting a bit more stats proportionally in attack and less in HP. Diamant's weapon is the Fair Fight Blade, which is a reference to his personal skill in Engage, Fair Fight. Despite the similar name, the two have vastly different effects. In Engage, Fair Fight gives both Diamant and his foe plus 15 hit if he initiates. In Heroes, the Fair Fight portion of the weapon neutralizes percent-based damage reduction and neutralizes effects that guarantee follow-up attacks for both Diamant and his foe. Needless to say, the two are quite different from each other. The healing portion of Fair Fight Blade is a reference to the class skill of his Suseksu class, Soul. His A skill, Attack Defense Finish 4, may be another reference to the Soul skill, due to the healing he receives from it. This also applies to the healing portion of Attack Speed Bulwark 3. This skill may also be a reference to the fact that he's always in the front lines, or perhaps it could be a reference to his protective nature. Just like how the Bulwark skill allows him to protect his allies behind him, Diamant works hard to protect his younger brother, his father, his retainers, and his nation.
Father, wherever my path takes me, I swear to make Brodia proud.
And that about covers all the references I could find of Diamant in Heroes. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know if you believed I missed something or got a reference wrong. I would love to know. Also, please let me know who you want me to cover in a future Faye reference video. I would really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this first ever Faye references episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.